Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Prachumsky lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
When you have that much of a size advantage, there's no doubt. Just take it to the hoop and lay it home.
And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
And Stone with the slam.
Well, he's known for being a 3-and-D guy. Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
Outside, Robinson. McCall up top. Yep, that one goes.
He's been a huge catalyst for this offense here.
The WCBL on offense. It's a 3-point game. And here's MP on the outside. Knocks it down from distance.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well, but Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Cologne. Here's McCall. Cologne. Johnson for three. Harris comes down with the board. Down low. Here's MP. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Pass over to Robinson. Outside, it's Johnson. Knocks down the long J. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Prachumsky outside. Kicks it to McCall. Outside, Robinson. Now McCall. Now covered by MP. And Harris with the rejection. Out of bounds, says the EYBL will keep it.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Clock is at 3. The EYBL, no good that time either. 4 on the wing. He's guarded by Dermonenko. Here's Schrader. And the West hits it again from deep.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now Leftos. Dermonenko outside. Back to Lack. The three. Sinks it from distance. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
More out of bounds. That goes to the EYBL All-Star.
Just can't afford turn.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Cologne for three. The three-pointer goes.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
Pass to Schrader. MP. And another three for the WCBL.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
MP with the bucket.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Here's Schroeder. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. And now it's McCall inside. MP's there, and he comes up with the deuce.
Got to credit the D. They were in a good position. But McCall, he's just on another level. Tyson is one of the brightest young basketball talents out there.
Now here's more. Stone on the wing. Inside. Schrader, he's covered by Johnson. And here's MP on the outside. And another three for the WCBL.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too easy.
Free throw line jumper. And again, it's Tyson McCall.
There's no let up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Pass to Schrader. MP up top.
2 minutes.
Now here's Stone. No good on the three. Outside, it's Johnson. Now Cologne. McCall. Tyson McCall with another miss.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
With a huge wingspan, Miles Stone is difficult to deny inside. He can maneuver his way to score in so many directions. I mean, this is why one of the top 25 prospects in the year on so many people's lists, that's Miles Stone.
Now here's Cologne. And it's slammed in by McCall.
They'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
The deficit will go away quickly if he does.
The jab, the cross. I like the way he capped that drive off. A one-hand punch.
On target from long range.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Cologne on the outside. McCall, now covered by MP. Finds Schroeder. Returns it to McCall. Here's Athletic.
Kidding me.
Sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult, especially while they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
Guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we'll remember from this game.
Here's Mills. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's Benish. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by McCall. The EYBL All-Stars trail to the inside. Yes, it's good.
The defense was blanketed all over him, but Robinson just powers up and through.
And here's Mills from outside. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The West All-Stars lead. They're up by 7. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Pass over to Robinson. Clock at 6. Perchumsey can't get it to go. The West with the lead. To the middle. And that one's drained from the low block.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Now here's Cologne. Kicks it to Johnson. Off target from outside. On the wing, Carrington. Misses the 3. Now Johnson. And here's Cologne. Good tray. The shot misses. MP right side. From 14 feet out. Stone! And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
He sees the trajectory of the shot, and he created his own basket. For being so laid back, Miles Stone, he always has a huge impact on the game.
Now here's McCall. He's got 10. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Pass to Mills.
Who's watching here?
Over Johnson. And the WCBL again with the bucket. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now here's McCall. The 3 ball. And Joey Johnson good for 3.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, Barry.
MP. McCall covering. Pass to MP. Harris right side. Stolen by Robinson. Now here's Perchumsey. Covered now by Stone. McCall up top. Shoots over Carrington. No good off front iron. So it's the West now. The drive by MP. The kick out to Mills. Fires from deep. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Timeout called by the EYBL. MP really making a difference in this one.
Well, they have done a dangerous thing. They've allowed him to get into a rhythm.
Jonathan Lack. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Cologne on the outside. Here's Lack. But they get it back. Good on the bucket.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Now here's Moore. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. Perchumsey with the screen. This one for 3. Cologne for 3. Fires in the triple.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
And the West All-Stars call time here.
All-Stars. Tim Schroeder. Leptos Aslanoglu.
Called by the EYBL.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Timeout on the court.
From long range, off the inbound. Nails it from 3.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Now here's more. Dishes to Chu. Outside, Harris. Pulls up from the top of the key, and he gets it to go with the swish.
Number 16.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. Outside, Robinson. Outside, Black. Pass to Dermanenko. And here's McCall. Now covered by MP. On the wing, it's MP. Nails the three-pointer.
Oh, superb floor awareness on display there for Moore. He has a knack for finding his open teammates.
Now a timeout called by EYBL.
Brian Cologne. Joey Jackson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Perchumsey with it. Outside, it's Johnson. Swings it to McCall. Yep, that one goes.
I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times to exert his presence.
Here's Carrington. Now Stone. He's guarded by Perchumsey. Stone misses. Cologne on the outside. Outside, it's Johnson. Out to Cologne. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball.
2 minutes
It's
remaining
not
in the
done
game.
by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
And a jam by Cologne.
Hey, what a shot from Cologne. Staying under control. This is a big moment.
MP outside. Back to Mills. Screen by Stone. Mills, no good. McCall has it. Now guarded by MP. Perchumsey outside. Returns it to McCall. Stolen by Mills. And here we go. Pass over to Stone. Good for his 9th make in 12 shot attempts. Shooting 75% now.
Kitchen's open. Let the big man continue to eat. Stone is cooking. He's doing whatever he wants offensively right now.
Now here's Johnson. Now a timeout called by EYBL. From past the arc, The West All-Stars pull it down. Leading by as many as 14. Pass to Harris. Now here's Mills. MP outside. From the arc. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Gets the 3-ball to go.
Well, we talk about McCall's shooting ability often, and he's just so good at cashing in from beyond the arc.
6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. A nice shot and finish from Stone.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Pass to Cologne. 4-3. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta. And now they decide to intentionally foul.
Al Pachunski, first personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Tyson McCall, first personal foul.
Here's Mills. And so they foul intentionally.
Joey Johnson, first personal foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Tyson McCall, second personal foul. At the line for the West All-Stars, MP. Shooting.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops both of them. And it's an 8-point game. Timeout called by the EYBL. What's your take here, guys?
At this point, every possession going forward is important.
Yeah, if they're going to make a move, make it now.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I understand where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but they're just kidding themselves.
At the line.
Exactly. This game is over, and I think they're the only ones out there who don't realize it.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up by 9. Both shots are good from the stripe.
And that is how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun.